Why don't students like school? Question. Most of the teachers I know entered the profession because they love school as children. They want to help their students feel the same excitement and passion for learning that they felt. They are understandably dejected when they find that some of their pupils don't like school much, and that they, the teachers, have trouble inspiring them. Why is it difficult to make school enjoyable for students? Answer. Contrary to popular belief, the brain is not designed for thinking. It's designed to save you from having to think, because the brain is actually not very good at thinking. Thinking is slow and unreliable. Nevertheless, people enjoy mental work if it is successful. People like to solve problems, but not to work on unsolvable problems. If schoolwork is always just a bit too difficult or too easy for a student, it should be no surprise that she doesn't like school much. The cognitive principle that guides this chapter is: people are naturally curious, but we are not naturally good thinkers. Unless the cognitive conditions are right, we will avoid thinking. The implication of this principle is that teachers should recognize how they encourage their students to think in order to maximize the likelihood that students will get the pleasurable rush that comes from successful thought. The mind is not designed for thinking. What is the essence of being human? What sets us apart from other species? Many people would answer that it is our ability to reason. Birds fly, fish swim, and humans think. By thinking, I mean solving problems, reasoning, reading something complex, or doing any mental work that requires some effort. Shakespeare extolled our cognitive ability in Hamlet. "What a piece of work is man! How noble in reason!" Some 300 years later, Henry Ford more cynically observed, "Thinking is the hardest work there is," which is the probable reason why so few people engage in it. Both Shakespeare and Ford had a point. Humans are good at certain types of reasoning, particularly in comparison to other animals, but we exercise those abilities infrequently. A cognitive scientist would add another observation. Humans don't think very often because our brains are designed not for thought, but for the avoidance of thought.